You know, he's a New Yorker.
Great job, bro.
What high school?
See, talking about you be waiting to see do they really know their history, you know. But here's the tune him and Robert hand over to me. I said, man, that's a bad memory. And it goes like this. in Chicago. Meet me in Chicago. And it's like my book, if you don't have it, get it.
Yeah.
And I was telling him how I came up, and please believe me, ladies and gentlemen, I know some people lie now, but I didn't know what running water was until I was 17 years old. And the water I was drinking then was out of a creek. And I'm still alive. And the water we drink today, you pick up some of the bottles, they got the mountain with the snow on it. And even I don't even have a high school education. I know damn well they ain't bringing all that water out of that mountain. Well, they done fucked up the creek now. You can't I know you know as well as I did, really, man. And I'm going to play something. I'm getting to the point. My mom used to have to point at the chicken and tell me, say, I want to cook that chicken tomorrow. And that chicken was running around. And I had to kill the chicken and fuck the chicken. I know it sounds humane, but if you were me, you had to do something. And I had blood running everywhere, and there was no such thing as salmonella. If it was, I would have it, but I'm still alive. We didn't have mad cow disease, and I'm still alive. So I was talking to Tom when I first met him, and my mom used to give me them tips. And he was noting down what I was talking about, and it goes something like this.
You still have good battery life?
I've been around a while. I know wrong from right. Not a long time ago, things ain't always black and white. Just like you can't judge a book by the cover. We all got to be careful how we treat one another. Skin deep underneath, I think we all look the same. Skin deep, skin deep underneath. So we all look the same. Don't we all look the same? A man in Louisiana never called me by my name. He said, boy, do this and boy, do that, but I never once complained. I knew he had a good heart, but he just didn't understand that I needed to be treated just like any other man. Skin deep, skin deep underneath. Underneath, out there in this big wide world, you're gonna meet all kind of folks. I said, son, it's all come down to just one simple rule, that you treat everybody just the way you want them to treat you. How true she was, man. Please believe me, those old ways are the best ways. You can look at an apple or a tomato now, it's red and beautiful. But you better taste it before you find out it's as good as it looks. Because a lot of it's not as good as it looks. Because I grew up on a farm and Mother Nature made my tomato red. Yeah. It wasn't an airplane that spraying this shit on it to make it red. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, you better listen. Now let me show y'all what I went through when I was talking to someone else, and I didn't want little Quinn to know this, but I'm going to tell him about it. If you give up and think you're not accepted right now, just hold on. Because what I went through, I don't want nobody to go through with what I went through. To be here tonight to try to explain this to you. Because it wasn't easy. Because after I found out Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf and Little Walton and wasn't making any money, then I said, what the hell am I going to complain about? You know, because they was making hit records after hit records, and it was being taken advantage of. And when I found out they wasn't getting paid, I started driving a truck, but I said, if y'all enjoying it, I'm going to join the club. You know, that's what it's called, for not being paid, being ripped off. I want to join that club. And I joined that club because I was going to try to figure out how to stop them from screwing those people the way they did. Now let me get to the serious stuff, because when I got to Chicago 4 days ago, 56 years ago, I walked into a joint. I had been there about 5 days, and I had spent all my money with some people telling me they're going to give me a job, and they had drank up all my money. And I walked into a blues joint, and I said, man, if you loan me a dime to call my mother. We didn't have cell phones then, we had pay phones. And you could put a dime in that payphone. If you call collect, the dime would jump right back. And I told the guy, I said, if you loan me a dime, I'll play something for you. He went over to the jukebox and he said, if you can play this, I'll talk to you.